Hi, Nicole and Albert here from Relax My Dog. We're here every week answering all of your doggy related questions. This week we're going to be answering a few questions about how to keep your dog happy and healthy. We all know that dogs are a huge responsibility, and keeping them happy and healthy is one of the most important things that you're ever going to have to do as a puppy parent. Firstly, every dog should have a yearly physical. Dogs age on a much more accelerated rate than us, so they should be fully examined once a year to make sure that they've not got any signs of illnesses. The quicker these illnesses are caught, the more likely you are to get your dog back to tip-top shape. This will usually include all of the relevant booster vaccinations, a blood count, and a thorough dental check to make sure that your pooch is a healthy one. The next thing you need to think about is flea and worm treatments. These are really important for dogs, especially ones that have regular contact with other four-legged friends. Now, both of these can be done by yourself in the comfort of your own home or by a veterinarian. Flea treatments are in the form of a liquid on the back of the neck, and worm treatments are a tablet. Now, we all know that dog food can be really expensive, but it's so important to not skimp on this. There's a baffling amount of choice in the dog food market, and it's really important to know the right food for your dog. Making an investment in higher priced foods is usually a good idea. I try to avoid foods that have a lot of grain in for Albert, and I veer towards real meat rather than any kind of substitute. These are just going to be better for your dog's health and make sure you keep him happy and healthy, and it also keeps his coat and his teeth healthier too. Our next food tip is to not go mad with treats, and I know this is really difficult for dog lovers. As much as dogs love eating, and as tempting as it is when they give you those puppy dog eyes, it can lead to obesity, and that's not something that you want for your dog. A great tip is to buy training treats, because these have a lot less calories than normal treats. They're still delicious though, aren't they, Albie? Dogs with excess weight are much more likely to have joint problems and health issues like diabetes. So it's really important to keep your dog slender and to keep an eye on their weight constantly. You'll be able to tell whether your dog is obese by feeling their ribs. Their ribs should be easily felt but not visible. Not just food that you need to keep an eye on, the amount of exercise that they get is really important too. You need to be walking your dog every day. The distance that you're walking should be dependent on their size and breed, and your vet will be able to tell you exactly how much exercise your pooch should be getting. Now, if you just make it a habit to concentrate on the behaviour of your dog, you'll be able to tell if he's sad, hungry, anxious, or poorly. They may not be able to talk, but as a dog owner, you will be able to tell if there's something wrong with your pooch. For example, if they have their ears back, tail between their legs, if they're scratching or they're obsessively grooming themselves, these are all signs that there may be something wrong with your pooch. If you notice a lot of these behaviours, or you notice that they're going on for long periods of time, then a trip to the vets is definitely what we recommend, just to make sure that there's not any underlying illnesses that you need to be worried about. So we hope that's given you a bit more of an insight into how to tell whether your dog is healthy or not, and how to keep them healthy if they already are. We hope you found the video useful. If you have, please do give us a big thumbs up. Thanks, Albie. And if you have any suggestions for next week's video, we would love to hear them. Just pop them in the comments section below. We always love reading and replying to all of our comments from our fans, so we'd love to hear from you. So we'll see you again next week. Bye! Hi guys, Nicole and Albert here again from Relax My Dog. We're here every week answering all of your doggy related questions. We're recording the video from home this week because Albert wasn't very well this morning, were you? Now, luckily I knew that Albert was going to be poorly this morning because I know how he communicates his feelings. So that's what this week's video is all about. I'm going to tell you some top tips on how you can tell how your dog is feeling.